Hey guys, Grana here, and today I'm going to bring you a commentary for the Minecraft version on Xbox 360. It came out today, the 9th. Certain directors have had access to the game for a couple of days, got codes from Machinima, so that's why you may have seen earlier videos, or you may realise that a lot of people have been playing the game longer than the actual release date, so they know more about it. But anyway, I wanted to bring a few tips and stuff about your first night on this, because I noticed in a lot of the videos, in pretty much every video I've watched, there are a couple of things that I missed out. Some pretty important things actually, so I just wanted to mention a couple of things, as well as to show obviously the basics. So if you've played Minecraft before, you don't really need to watch this, although there may be one thing that you will see in this which you won't have realised. But anyway, what I'm just showing here is obviously dig down to get cobblestone. Your first night, you just pretty much want to make a basic house, get the basic tools, things like that. But while I do this, and you can obviously see it, so it needs no explanation, I just wanted to talk about the graphics and a couple of other things I've noticed in the Xbox version. The graphics are slightly worse, but if you're a Minecraft player, I guess you don't really play the game for graphics, although I think it does look in its own way quite good. The way the shadows and the textures all mixed together, the way the world's generated. Oh, also another thing, the world is actually limited on the Xbox to 1000 by 1000 blocks. It takes about, from spawn, 1 to 2 minutes to walk all the way to the edge. I haven't noticed it being a problem really, but I guess some of you guys will kind of be annoyed at that. But anyway, the first thing that I want to mention that you may not have known, it certainly isn't in any of the tutorials I've watched, and that is that you don't need coal. Everyone says you need coal on your first night. That is ludicrous. All you need to do is get logs of wood. I actually put them the wrong way around here. But if you get a log of wood that you just cut down from a tree, put it at the top of for the ingredient of the furnace, and then the fuel as planks that you've used on the crafting table from logs, it actually makes charcoal. And charcoal is exactly the same as charcoal is exactly the same as coal. So if you have coal, by all means that's great. But if you don't, then it doesn't really matter, because you can also get charcoal, and charcoal is the exact same thing as I said before. A torch actually lights up, if you didn't know, 14 blocks in an area. So at night, if mobs are around, then if you put the torch let's just, for example, so that you put it outside your house, that means within 13 blocks away from the torch, they can't spawn, because it's lighted the area of 15 blocks square. So all around that torch there is going to be no mobs. And so basically all you have to do is just light up your house around. I mean, it's not that hard to get torches. I mean, as you can see here, if you find a woods, then imagine how many torches you could create from that, as many as you wanted, stacks and stacks, and then just place them around everywhere. Because remember, not all mobs do die when the sun comes up. Most of them do, but spiders, for example, well, they go neutral during the daylight, but spiders and creepers, just to name a few, do not die when the sun comes out. And also remember, this is a version where mobs won't go under cover. And also, you may have just seen what I did there. Actually, what I'm doing here is that I'm going into my settings and turning my gamma all the way up. It starts off default at 50%. If your TV is turned up, the brightness is turned up somewhat, then you're not really going to need to do that. But to be honest, I find it a little bit dark. I think that's probably because on the PC version, I think pretty much everyone plays it on full brightness, or almost full brightness at least. It is kind of more fun to play it at lower settings, so that you can't really see all the way into a cave and you need torches. But definitely I would advise turning that up anyway, because by default, for me at least, it was pretty dark. But yeah, this is just me showing you the basics, the beginning things, and you see I'm just getting loads of planks and stuff like that. Basically, during your first day, all you need to do is create as much wood as possible. Just get loads of wood, get loads of cobblestone. You can just get ladders, in fact, and mine underneath your small house that you do build. You don't have to have anything grand on the first day. So you can just see here I've got like a wooden shack with a grass floor. And by the way, if you didn't already know, if you sleep in a bed, then it skips the night and goes straight to daylight. There's no need to you know, wait around waiting for those mobs to go. You can just simply go back, sleep, and then come back out, and it's going to be daylight. I've noticed there's a slight lighting bug with the lights, where when you put them down, it spreads the light. So if you notice that, yeah, that's a glitch. I'm not exactly sure if that... Well, actually, I am sure that's going to be fixed. Hopefully, also, they make it so that the worlds are bigger, because with PC, when it first came out, I do remember it being so that you couldn't actually have bigger worlds than a certain amount. It was either small, medium, or large, and they were actually flat, which is also another thing. But yeah, hopefully that gets changed. If not, I can understand it. The Xbox is kind of getting old now, so maybe it can't handle it. Who knows? Hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more, then please leave a comment and a rating. And that's for another share. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Hope you learned a thing or two, and I'll see you later. Cheers.